morning, welcome to Sunday the 14th of July. I hope you're all well this morning. I had a rubbish night's sleep again. So annoying. I think it's a combination of staying on the computer too late, which I know I shouldn't do and I rarely do, but I've been trying to source some of the last bits for the advent calendars, and I've been looking for some very specific charms. Gosh, it's hard to find pretty charms sometimes. Anyway, I think I may have cracked it. So I stayed up, well, I didn't stay up late, but I was on the computer quite soon before I went to bed. And I think that probably kept my brain ticking too much. So yesterday's lovely outing has left me itching for a beautiful garden. This happens every time I go to a garden or to a National Trust or something, and I get this itch to get out and make my garden amazing. So I have decided to challenge myself this week to doing 20 minutes gardening every day. I know that doesn't sound much, but I'm thinking little bits add up, and I can't do long stints because my back just gets so grumpy. So I will take you out in the garden a bit later because I bought 3 new little plants yesterday and I planted them. So I'll take you out and show you that later. But I think today is going to be quite a short vlog because most of my jobs today are very boring. Just stuff you have to get done. Anyway, I thought it'd be a good opportunity because yesterday in the car I finished my peachy bunny socks. I really love them. I'm so glad they're finished, and I stitched lots of happy memories into them yesterday, so that was good. I knit my ends in as I go, and so that means when you finished your sock there's no weaving in to do because they're all knitted in. If you can see very closely, this section between the 2 ends is just knit in, and so when you finished, I just wanted to show you this because it's so easy. So all you need to do is you turn your sock inside out, give it a little tug outwards, that's how I do it, and just snip the ends, just leaving a tiny bit. So a little tug that way, and it just kind of evens it all out. You don't want to pull it majorly tight. Okay, and that is it. And it's so lovely when you finish your sock and you know you've got no weaving in to do. So there's a video now. Which patterns? I'll put on the screen which of my patterns has a video for this technique because I can't actually remember, which is really silly. So these socks can now be washed, and I'll do that in a minute. But they're so pretty. I think I'm going to make another pair of scrappy socks just because they look so beautiful, and when you don't have all that weaving in to do, I know some people don't mind it, but I'm not a great fan of weaving in ends, to be quite honest. I find it very tedious, and yeah, it puts me off finishing them because I just can't really be bothered. But this way they're all sorted. And there's my little pile of ends. I've already done this sock, this one here. Oh, so cute. Look at those dear little bunny tails. Oh, I think this is actually my favourite sock pattern. It's just so flipping cute. So here we go, peachy bunny socks. As usual, it's got my beanie toe. So I've said before in this vlog, this is my little rabbit sock pattern, which you can find in my Ravelry store and my Etsy shop. Although I did adapt it slightly. I didn't do the pattern between the rows, and my rows are less of each colour. I think I did 20 or 15 on the actual pattern, and this is only 10. And it's got the same heel, the same toe, the same little bunny tails, so that's my only adjustment. And I really, really love them. They are just cute, so I'm excited to get those washed and dried and in my sock drawer. So that'll be a job for in a minute. First of all, I've got to put my clean socks away that I washed the other day. Sarah Raven's garden yesterday. We bought 3 of these really sweet little, oops, this one here, little tiny daisies, and it says it self-seeds and it can flower for 9 months. And I'd like to break up this not very nice wall. The brickwork's quite nice, but I really don't like those. In fact, we've got a lot to do to the garden actually. So this whole patio area we want to redo. We want to get a really nice patio table and chairs and some kind of pagoda. Is it a pagoda? You know, a structure that goes across it, so to shade it basically, because it's really not very appealing, and we've been doing so much inside the house since we moved in and not really done much to the garden. So that's the next step of our home improvements. But Brian and I basically redid this garden a couple of years ago, and it's pretty lovely. I really like it. It needs some tending at the moment, but I'm really liking the colours and the bushiness of it all. But as you can see, I would like to break up this wall a bit more. So these little daisies, I planted one here in the corner, so I'm hoping it will kind of trail over here. And I've got a lovely flowering cherry tree coming this week, which I'm hoping to go in this spot here. So I'm going to move that over here, and then there'll be quite a big space then for, it's a dwarf flowering cherry, so I thought that would be really pretty. Yeah, so that's basically it. The other 2 are here. There's 1 and 2. You hear the bees are singing. There's some over here. Oh, they're so lovely, aren't they, bees? It's not very sunny, so I don't think there's a huge amount of bees out. Oh, there's a honeybee. 2 honeybees. Oops. Good, that's not a honeybee, that's a honeybee. And that's a honeybee down there. They're just doing their thing. So yeah, I kind of like this bushy, intermingled look, so you can't see any garden. That's what I'm aiming for, and then hopefully less weeds. So I've also been looking through Sarah Raven's catalogue to find some flowers that flower later in the year. I've got lots of flowers in the spring and lots early summer, but as you can see, it's not going to be that long. And it's not going to be very blossomy, so I need to rectify that. I have got my dahlias over there. Yeah, so things need to be done, but I'm not quite sure what to do first. So I'm going to do my 20 minutes of gardening later, and maybe have a sit down with these Sarah Raven catalogues.